Got a little scrap metal scrap action for you today. In a recent video, I stashed this back here because the scrap yard was closed. It is still here. What do you think about that? Stash hole action. Oh. Okay, so I got a load down at the yard waiting. There's a huge line down there, so I came and grabbed this real quick, and I'll see you down there at the scrapyard. Can't pass up this little gem driving down the road. These are actually worth some money. Unfortunately, the dumpster's actually sitting on top of it, so I'm surprised it's not crushed. Huh. He must have set it down real gently. But these are worth money, folks, at the used video game store. Actually, that's kind of a... Oh, is that an old Xbox brick with a adapter? What am I looking at there? It is, isn't it? I can't say I've seen one of those before. So this is good at the used video game store. I could probably just sell that piece by itself, maybe. Let's see how the door is broken off that. Even if that works, the video game store, brick and mortar, doesn't want it, but they'll want this if it works. So what am I looking at here? There's only one. Oh, there it is. Cord's underneath of it. What do I do here, folks? Where's MacGyver when we need him? Oh, what I need is like a crowbar or a wrecking bar. I don't think a piece of wood's gonna cut it. Maybe I can. Ooh. Luckily for us, that's about the right height. Fortunate, look at that, it's only like a millimeter. It's only like a millimeter difference. Or maybe a half millimeter. Lucky ducky, what do you think? What do you think? I'll take that to the used video game store. I'll actually do that in this video. I'll plan on going back up to the storage unit, and there's a store up there. I'll see if I can just go straight flippy dippy. What do you think? Street scrapper, flip it. Okay, so I left the load sitting down at the scrapyard. There's a huge line, and I actually owe that scrapyard some money. I just keep a running tab of their mistakes, so if it disappears, I'll just take it off my tab. It should be all right. I brought the brass, but hey, you know what? This thing I found in that homeless landfill video I made, that's actually brass. Look at that. I wasn't exactly sure. It's nice. But if it was something super valuable, like 50 pounds of copper cords, I would, you know, of course I wouldn't let it lay there. So when I found this Craftsman nut driver set, 1, 2, these 3 gray ones were the only ones in it. And I have 1 by 1. Look at that, filled it up. What do you think about that? The sizes aren't exactly right, but It's a pretty good spread. And I have one more in here. That's actually a common size, but these ones are a little small. So let's see if I can wham through here real quick. That's too, I bet it's this one. Little tiny ones. Oh boy, look at that. Huh, I usually don't see nuts that small. Scrapping, so I think 6 millimeter. Six millimeter it is, folks. No, I don't think so. I think it's actually a 7 millimeter. Seven millimeter, folks. 7 millimeter. 6 millimeter was gonna work though. JD, appreciate your tool, JD. If you're out there watching. Oh, quarter inch nut driver. So yeah, like I said, it's a nice little spread of stuff. That's what I was wondering. That's what I wanted to see. That's good wire. That's the #1 insulated copper wire, and nice size ballast. So sometimes throughout the years, the ballast will be worth more than tin shed, and sometimes they'll actually be less than tin shed. Who knows, at various yards. So sometimes, right, it just makes sense to just leave it on there. Some scrap yards might not take those, so I don't know. Just have to see what your scrap yard does. But I'll see at the end when I do the receipt. I'll see what the price is for these and what the price is for tin. But either case, it makes sense to get in here and get this nice country gold insulated out here. So that's close to a pound. It's probably not quite a pound. I might get 3 pounds at all 4 of these, something like that. We'll see for sure. Well, maybe, I think. So some scrap yards, do you see the silver coating on that black piece right there? Some scrap yards will classify that as a #2 insulated copper wire, no matter what, because it's got that silver coating. The scrapyard I'm going to, I think, might give me #1, but without a doubt, the scrapyard down the street, this other scrapyard, would give me #2 for that. Even if it's a high content, it's just because it's got that silver coating. So it's kind of an interesting tidbit. Scrapyards can be really different from each other, I'll tell you what. But let's see what we can do here. So sometimes, well, quite often I see people saying you should use power tools, get electric screwdriver, electric drill, and go through there faster. You're wasting your time. And that's true. That is true. But a little unknown fact is that I have a turbo button right here in my elbow, and all I gotta do is press it. strong magnet. Comes in handy if you're gonna be doing some scrapping. Seldom seen use right there. What do you think about that? For those of you brand new, a magnet tells you what's what in the scrap world. Oh, I was gonna try to do something fancy. Gonna try to make the magnet slide off of it, and then hecky sick. Oh, it still didn't work. Okay, 3 times. So we got a 3 try limit. See, the magnet doesn't stick in nothing fair. Oh, oh. Okay, that one doesn't count. The magnet fell off. I wasn't ready. Okay, official number 3 try. I can't get it to come off my shoe clean. So, where were we? Okay. So, I haven't actually looked yet. I'm assuming that's the standard size nut driver. There, that little guy is the one I carry with me. You'd be amazed how many different things use that same size. I can almost guarantee, see, look at that. What size is it? Let's say like 5/8 or... That's JD, look at that. Well, thanks JD. I didn't even notice it. Huh. Got your tools, JD. I didn't take them, I found them. So I'm gonna take all these off. And this got some decent weight to them. But I could be spinning my wheels. I could also be losing money by taking those off. So we'll find out. Show you the receipt when I'm done. Only 2 of these had that size nut. The other ones had a different size nut, which is kind of strange. 2 of the big ones had a nut you saw me take off, and these 2 had smaller nuts, and then these all had smaller nuts. Anyways, I thought those lights were kind of strange when I found them. Kind of a little different build to them. Atlas. I can't think of a time where I found Atlas fluorescent lights. Kind of different. So I thought that would be fun to crack open and see what's going on. Ballasts are heavy. Didn't I get that guy out of there? You're kidding me. I wish I had known they were finger tight. Finger tight. There's a quicker way to do it sometimes. Lots of times I'm not exactly graceful when it comes to scrapping. Might not be good for videos, but there, this is how I can do it. That's what size nut driver that one was. So those nut drivers, bleh. Those ballasts have some nice weight to them. I do like them because of that. They're heavy. They don't take up space. I like things that are heavy and don't take up a lot of space. Okay, so now I've got these crimped fairly decent in the middle. That didn't go the way I wanted it. That's slippery too. They're supposed to fold. Why didn't it fold? Oh. The inner. Like I said a couple times now, these were just different. I thought it'd be fun to scrap them. Personally, I didn't know what was in there for sure, or what it would look like. Anyways, but so that guy caused me some grief on my first fold. Now I know what I'm doing. So that's what I meant to do. Hey, look at that. I gained a couple water heaters, we think. I definitely didn't bring those in on my boat. I kind of like it though. I wonder if those are donations, we think. Oh, that's not the right way. That needs to go like that. I always go like that. It's so dangerous. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and get this done. Aluminum breakage on this scooter. That's actually probably valuable in its own right, but scrappers scrap some nice stuff sometimes. Okay, this little brass bucket here, whatever you want to call it, little brass bowl, I guess it is. I just kind of got some aluminum in there. If you watch my past videos, you probably recognize some of this. Little heat sinks out of computers. Some cast aluminum breakage, little Hot Wheels, Matchbox cars, aluminum breakage cable splitter, and then this will go as ACR. This should be a pound of aluminum copper radiator. I'm just using this for a container to hold right now. I'll just throw those cans in with that aluminum. I don't think I have any more aluminum around here. And then got these ballasts here. You've already seen those a couple times. I actually had another light fixture in here in my tin shred. It's got a ballast on it. That's a normal looking ballast right there. They're usually kind of black. But it's got a weird bolt on it on the other side. There's no, it's just rounded off. It's like a rivet. So I guess you gotta take that nut off there. But I'm just gonna leave that one on there. And that's probably normally how I would do it. If you scrap it, just let you leave them on there. But I'll see what the prices are. It's been a while since I checked the ballast price, so I'll see what's going on there. Okay, these computer towers going as tin shred. I actually need to take the metal off of that plexiglass. I don't think they'll take that today. Let's just take those bolts off real quick. Christmas lights. Got their own category. That's about the cheapest copper wire where I live. And then I got this, I need to take this mouse off here actually. And junk wire. That's like a low grade insulator wire. Computer ribbon wire. And that's just like a hollow piece of plastic, so that should be alright. But if that had like a transformer in it, I'd have to take it off. But here's some Ethernet. I don't think that's quite a pound. It's close. But I'll probably just throw that in with the junk wire or this or something. Number 2 insulated copper wire. That's a nice grip right there. You already seen this. I think I can get number 1. That might go as number 2. Like I said, it's got silver coating. It's not exactly real big. Technically it's supposed to be a little bigger, but it's just gonna be the scale operator's call on that. That might go with this, and this might get thrown in there. Those 3 might just go as number 2. We'll just see what happens. Okay, I had some stuff that I'm not gonna scrap right now. These little modems. I'm gonna go after the little circuit boards in there one of these days. All 3 of those should have fairly decent little boards in them. I could throw them in my tin shred here, but those boards are not bad. And I'm gonna get into doing that kind of stuff here down the road. And oh, I didn't mean to bring that with me. How'd that come with me? I'm gonna take that to the video game store. This yard doesn't take lead. I think that's lead. Sometimes these are lead. That one's legitimate lead. Sometimes they're not lead. How did that come with me? That's amazing. This is gonna go to tin shred. I could take the lights off there, but it's not really gonna be much of a gain, and I want to get going. So lots of people don't have time to mess around, but now that I say that, that's pretty floppy, so I'll take some of it. Not that big of a deal. I probably that work you just saw me do right there was probably absolutely meaningless. It's not enough to increase my Christmas lights, right? So it's not even worth talking about it, but I am. So what else we got here? Let's go through this box of tin shred. Total tin shred. like these tins. That could go with short steel. There's another piece I had in there. You know, I probably got a pound of short steel. Probably got a pound of short steel. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think this is way enough to weigh, so I'll just throw it in there like that. And various tidbits. Those bicycle cranks that you saw me find in that forest landfill area. They're in there. And some other rubbish I found. Side off a computer tower, metal pot. And oh yeah, I don't have enough brass to weigh, so I'm just gonna hold on to that. Don't have enough copper to weigh, so that's gonna float around with me. That's just how I do it. I'm not saying anyone else to do it, but different strokes for different folks. There's 100 different ways to do what I'm doing right here. They won't take these propane bottles. I don't know if I can refill those or not, but I'm more inclined just to buy brand new stuff for my smelting and glass fusing activities. I don't know. Sometimes old stuff might not be all that great to use in that field. So, oh, I got a little electric motor here. It's not really enough to weigh. And they got their own category for doorknobs here. 15 cents a pound. That's close. He opened that door, that thing almost rolled off on his foot. 15 cents a pound for doorknob category, 25 cents a pound for motors. So I don't know. I might just throw all those two together. It might be 15 cents. I don't know. Got some plastic here. That's not plastic. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I got 2 pounds of brass for that, that bowl. I said I didn't have brass. I should have thrown that in there. But anyways, put the leftovers back in here. Let's get up to the video game store. Brass $1.70. Tin came down a penny. Junk cars came down a penny. Everything else looks about the same. Look at this. Notice. Oh, it's plastic. Never mind. There's an old can of beans in there though. Oh boy. Do they have game exchange where you guys live? GameStop, game exchange. I don't know if it's a regional place or not. That's one of their tags right there, I think. All right, so I typically wouldn't just find one thing and bring it here, right? I would store it up and bring a bunch of stuff in at one time, but I just figured that'd be kind of neat to do for this video. Unfortunately, they don't buy these old original Xbox bricks anymore, but that's gonna be worth some decent money at the scrapyard. Maybe I'll crack it open and see what's in it one day. But that's like the cords on that are over $1 at the scrapyard. The little black adapter for the old Xbox to the new Xbox 360, that adapter, $1. So that was definitely better than taking that to the scrapyard. But it's dark out here, huh? So I will wrap up the video. Get back on there in the light. The GoPro doesn't like dimness. So look at it. Looks like someone shot him with a BB gun. It's probably a BB gun. Imagine that. Kids shooting guns at a video game store. Where'd they get that idea from? Number 2 insulated copper wire, 8 pounds, 80 cents a pound for $6.40. 9 pounds Christmas lights, 15 cents a pound, $1.35. 14 pounds of ballasts, 15 cents a pound for $2.10. So tin is 6 cents. So that's more than 2 times the price of tin. So when the prices are up, definitely take the ballasts off. I haven't really been keeping track of that. I just got in the habit of leaving the ballast on. Okay, I'm trying to finish up the video, guys. Doorknobs weighed 1 pound for 10 cents. Guys, puts your butt right in the, come on, what are you doing? Come on. Hi everybody, it's been a while since I got some camera time. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Good to see you. 123 pounds tin, 6 cents a pound, $7.38. 6 pounds aluminum breakage, 10 cents a pound, 60 cents. pound of low-grade junk wire, 40 cents a pound, 40 cents. 2 pounds brass, $1.70, $3.40. That heat sink that I pulled out of the computer that had the copper tubes running through the aluminum plates. They gave me ACR for that, aluminum copper radiator. 1 pound, $1.40. Had 1 pound clean aluminum, 40 cents. They kind of threw a bunch of stuff together there. Those cans, and I think it had more than a pound of clean aluminum, actually. But it was busy and just gotta get out of there. Like I said, I kind of keep a loose track of what I owe them, what they owe me. And currently I'm up on them. So what do I want to say? Oh, the Ethernet, which would be Cat 5 wire, went in with the number 2. And the ballast wire, I was saying might be number 1, went in with the number 2. So all that wire went in with number 2, with the exception of the Christmas lights and the low-grade wire. So what else was there? What else was there to yammer about? Let's see here. Those aluminum heat sinks, the Matchbox Hot Wheels die-cast little cars, the cable splitter, and the cans, all that mess. They were in a hurry trying to get out of there. So $23.53. If you're interested in watching some more of my scrapyard videos, right down there is a little playlist. Don't forget to subscribe right there. Hope you enjoyed the show, and as always, thanks for watching.